So now apparently Leon is a rapper now and he's releasing some diss tracks on SoundCloud.
On. Hey. I'm running up on it any snitch. Who called my phone? Like, leave me alone. I messed my clone. I'm pulling up on you. I'm taking that throne. Yeah. Who the f*** that? I'm like, get your rocks instead of looking at me. I think that nigga like me. With your I basically got that. Oh my god, dude. Like, Isaac left him, but his dad left him. Leon, you are so funny. I know, man. I be practicing, you know? But hold up. Hello?
Hey, man. That's not cool, man. Get back to the script.
I bet. Why did I sound like the Terminator? Alright, for real now. Hey, hey, hey. I got left to right. I was kinda tight. That's kinda harsh. I feel like Travis Scott.
Now, honestly, I couldn't make out everything that he was saying there, but you guys let me know what you guys think about Leon's rapping skills down in the comment section below. Now, I do want to move on to this next topic with Joelle, Lauren, and Asia. Now, apparently, Joelle was arrested yesterday, and according to Lauren, she stated on Instagram, this rat Asia made a false report to the cops that Joelle tried to kill her. She made a felon warrant out for Joelle's arrest. Joelle got pulled over today, and the cops tried to hold him down at gunpoint, and the guns pointed at the kids because they thought that he was armed and dangerous with 16 cop cars because of the lying charges she put on him. Joelle was in the car with Camilla and Junior, gun pointed at our kids. He couldn't even celebrate Camilla's birthday today. Y'all, the girl is so evil. Joelle is now in jail going to trial tomorrow for a crime he did not commit, facing 25 years with 3 felony charges. Her and her family are desperate liars. So here are the 3 charges that Joelle is facing. He has assault of a pregnant woman, assault of family member or house member with impaired breath, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. These are very serious charges, and Joelle may end up doing some time if they can prove these charges to be true. Now, Lauren did go onto Instagram and she also stated she is so far for lying to the cops. She attacked Joelle and then made a report to the cops and said Joelle pointed a gun and has a deadly weapon at a pregnant girl at her apartment home. She said her foot is broke and that he tried to kill her. Her foot is not broke. She goes live to lie. She's going to jail next for lying. Send this to her. Joelle is now facing serious charges. She is on a vacation with other people's money. She is a broke, lying, desperate rat, putting charges on Joelle while she thinks everything is sweet. No job, no house, no car. Her family is witches. They put a love spell on Joelle. The devil is real. Don't support her at all. Video coming soon from me and Joelle. Now, Asia did respond. She put her whole side of the story out. I'm gonna post the live here, and as always, I want to know your opinions on everything down in the comment section below.
So from the beginning, when I pressed charges on him, so the days when we were in the hotel for like 3 days, 3 to 2 days. So, and like on one of those days, like the day before the whole big altercation happened, yes, I'm covering both of his names, not gonna lie. That's another thing he always told me, you can't cover that, I'm your baby daddy. I gotta stay there forever, they gotta see that. But we're gonna get into that another time. But the day it happened, so like about the second day, we were in the car, and there's this girl named Kalia he had sex with twice. So that's when I'm like, where are we at? So he's getting ready to shoot his smash pass, and like the next day, y'all, I'm barely even talking to him. I'm giving him the side eye, and during that day, he had stopped to go see Lauren. He went to go see Lauren. He dropped his Lexus off because he shoots. Y'all know how he shoots with his Corvette? He shoots with his Corvette. So after that, when he comes back to the hotel room, he's getting dressed and stuff like that. And he's like, I got to get your stuff from Lauren. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I guess she had an extra key to my Lexus. And I'm still thinking like, nigga, no, you probably let her get my fucking shit. Because I had shit in his car. My baby's car seat, my bag, my Versace perfume, my cards, all this extra stuff. And that's when y'all seen her post DISS. Where is it? Yeah, I'm finna give y'all every part of the details. That's when y'all seen her post this little bullshit the day she had posted this. Y'all remember? This and where's the other one? This. So the day she posted that, that's when he's telling me don't even say nothing, tell him you're not with me, tell him we're not at a hotel. He's basically telling me to tell y'all this lie. Or so she has my baby's car seat. Mind y'all, she done broke my baby's car seat. She threw all my stuff away. Had my cards, had my ID, all this other stuff. Like, so I had to get all that new. The only thing I got back was my ID. So after that, that's when that happened. And he goes, he's talking to me, and I'm barely even talking to him and stuff like that. So I'm barely talking. And I'm like, this nigga weird. Like, she got some extra key to your car. Got my stuff. Okay. So he gets ready to go shoot the video or whatever. And he in Trail. And they shot this little fake, oh, I caught my boyfriend cheating video. So that was that. So when I figured that out, I'm like, yeah, that's what you were really doing. You, because, like, I'm going to get back to the situation. So when I'm calling, so when it comes late to, like, 11 and stuff, I'm calling him. I'm like, can you come take me home? So I'm grabbing my stuff. I just go down to the room while he up there trying to argue. At this point, he's arguing with himself. So I go down to the car. I put my baby in the car. I put my stuff in the car. I'm sitting in the car, and as I'm waiting on him. So he's getting the rest of his stuff. So we get there. We pull up to the house. And mind you, how I told y'all, Lauren broke his car seat. Lauren broke his car seat. So I'm getting the stuff out the car. My brother come out to help me. He grabs Zion and grabs the car seat. And I'm like, be careful with the car seat because he let his wife break it. And he gets to yelling, my wife didn't break anything. My wife didn't break anything. She didn't touch your stuff. She didn't break it. And then Bobby's just like ignoring him. Bobby walks in the house to take the car seat and the baby in the house. So after that, he's talking to me. He's trying to belittle me the whole time I'm getting my stuff out the car. And he's like, I'm on tip tonight. And when a man say how he was coming, clearly him saying he on tip, he mad. So he, like, I'm on tip tonight. So I'm like, what are you talking about, Joel? And that's when we start fighting. He starts hitting me while I'm still like, oh my nose. He starts hitting me and whatever. So after that, that's when he pulls me. And I'm still like, I just when I'm trying to fight back, because like, what are you hitting me for? And he start like, in our driveway, there's like a silver Honda backed into the driveway, so the front part, and then like my mom's car was on this side, so it was like a path in the middle of the cars, if you know what I'm talking about. So after that, he bangs my head on the silver car like 5 times, and after that, and when when I tell him, oh, you did this, you did that, this is how he explains it. I was trying to hold you down. I'm not even done, y'all. He bangs my head on the car. After that, he pushed me to the concrete and bangs my head on the concrete and punching me while I'm on the floor. He swear up and down he didn't punch me. He didn't bang my head. He didn't do none of that. He was just trying to hold me down. Nigga, what? And in the process of him, like, taking me to the car to bang my head on the car, I don't know if he was trying to choke me or anything, but it's like his hand, that throat part, like, if you touch your neck, there's like it's not fully your neck, but it's like this part in the middle of your neck that's like the bone. He like tugged that, so that's what really happened when my hospital report when they said a neck sprain. So he sprung that. So after that, that's when we're fighting. I'm halfway out my shirt, so I can barely see. So all I'm doing is trying to swing. So my brother hears me screaming. I'm screaming for my brother, like, help, help, help. My brother comes out and jump over me, and Joel backs up and like, my hands are registered. Da 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 da. And so, like, boy, nobody give a fuck. At this point, you didn't put your hands on my sister. Like, that's how I know that's how Bobby thinking. You put your hands on my sister, bro. My hands are registered. And all this other stuff. They're arguing, and Joel like, I didn't even hit her. Da, da, da. She hit me. Da da da. And I'm just like, nigga, what? So I just did all this. I just banged my own hair. I did all this to myself. So after that, they're arguing and stuff, and like they done got like halfway down the street, like to the corner, and Joel's just backing up. They just arguing and stuff. So they're arguing. I go back to get the stuff out the car. I'm getting the rest of my stuff because, like, nigga, you're not gonna come back and try to hit me again. You're not gonna do none of that. So I get the rest of my stuff out the car, And as I'm getting it, I guess he see me getting the stuff out the car, and he's like, he hops back into the passenger driver, the driver's seat, or whatever, the passenger driver, what? He hops back into the driver's seat. And y'all, when I tell y'all he reversed, it wasn't like no reverse as, oh, like, let me casually back out your driveway as you see me getting the shit out your fucking car. He gets in his car, hand on the driving wheel, hit reverse, and smash the gas. Like, when I tell y'all, my body was halfway in the car getting the rest of my stuff, and then like half of my body is messed, like out the car, like it's out the car. I'm over here getting confused by y'all. Let me not look at the comments, but yeah, my body's halfway out the car, so the car door is still open. When he smashes the car door, it hits me, and I'm like going with the car, so I'm trying to run and like halfway with the car, because it's how it was. If I would have jumped out the car, my body would have probably went under the last tire. The car door would have hit me. I would have just got ran over. So my mom's yelling, and they're yelling like, jump in the car, jump in the car. And that's when my brother comes to the car, and he's trying to get me out of the car, trying to like help, like hold the car door over so I can just like jump out or something. And Joel runs over his foot in the process. So I'm like, they're telling me to jump in the car, so I jump in the car. And like on our street, that's like a dead end. It's a dead end. So he's, and y'all know how dead ends are. You can only go left or right. So he speeds all the way to the dead end and took a sharp turn. But meanwhile, my body's still halfway out the car. The door's still open. So I hop in. And he's like, close the fucking door. Close the fucking door. So I close the door. I said, Joel, just stop the fucking car. Stop the car. Let me out. And he's like, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All this extra stuff. So after that, he's like, I got somebody for you. I got somebody for your mom. I got people for your brother. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to come back for your brother. So he basically saying he's finna come back and fight my brother. Da, da, da. So we in the car, more detail. He calls Chris Kusan. He called Chris Kusan. If you know anybody that want to make some money tonight, let me know. Because I'm finna go back and fight her brother. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, nigga, what? You're calling people because you fucking hit me and you did the most? Like, what? It don't make sense. And when I hit you back, it's a problem. Like, you're calling people because of that. So he calls Chris Kusan after he gets the phone with Chris Kusan. I don't know if y'all missed a post of him saying, I got 30K or 40K for anybody that want to make money tonight, because he was trying to pay people to come shoot up my family or whatever. So after that, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, nigga, didn't you say you had the mafia and all this extra bullshit? You tagged in with the mafia. You got people for real, for real. And I'm like, why are you trying to pay random people to come do it if you so tagged in? And there's this one dude, he had text named Trail Banks. And not knowing, we know Trail Banks. We know him. Like, what? I done got a card from him and everything. We know him. My mom called him like, so are you with Joel and all this other stuff? And he was like, no, Joel had posted something about the 30K or 40K. So I stood up trying to see what it was, because I was trying to make some money. But if it's about that, I don't got time for that. Because Trail not knowing why he really posted it, because he just posted it like making it seem like he had money for people to come just make some money, or not even knowing they finna come, like he planning to tell them to come shoot up a house or something. Like he really got people tagged in. So he sent us a screenshot of that, of people saying, oh, I got, he sent a screenshot of people sliding up on the story saying, me. Because nigga, what? Why wouldn't your fans slide up saying, let's make some money, if you're not telling them what it really is? You trying to make it seem like to us that you really got people. No, nigga, you're dumb. So while I'm in the car again, he's telling me, I'm finna take you over here to Lauren. And her sister's still down here. Her mom's still down here, etc., etc. I'm finna let them jump you. So I'm like, nigga, what? Like, you finna let them jump me? What I look like going over here to get jumped? And he was like, no, shut up. Just basically telling me to shut up. And then after that, girl, I'm trying to read the comment. I'm getting lost. But after that, after he telling me to shut up, he finna take me to Lauren, I had already peeped, because people were sending me Lauren talking about I need to get jumped on her. One of her posts, a lot of people were saying those comments are gone off that picture now. She deleted those because, you would have got, yeah. So if anything, if my mom didn't call me, because my mom was blowing up his phone, because when we were fighting, I had through my phone, so I didn't even have my phone to call anybody. I didn't have my phone to call nobody. I didn't have, nothing, so I couldn't even, I'm here, I'm this or that. So my mom's calling him, and he finally answers, and he's like, what? And he's like, bro, she's like, where's my daughter? Like, you speeding with my daughter, where are you taking her? And he's like, I got her with me. And he was like, just stop her somewhere and drop her off somewhere, and I'll come get her. And then after that, he was like, no, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I was like, bro, I don't have a phone to pin you. I don't have a phone to tell the police nothing. Just let me out the car. So after that, that's when we're in the car and he drops me off at some KFC. My mom didn't call. He was really taking me over to Lauren now. Because on the way there, he's calling Lauren's mom, texting her, oh, this going on, telling Lauren. And like, they were really gonna, yeah. So if my mom didn't call, so I would have been over there with them. So he dropped me off at some KFC in Katy. I had all my stuff. I only had one shoe. Nothing. So, and before he dropped me off, he did drop a pin to my mom. But as a mom's thinking, anybody would think this, like, okay, he's mad right now. Ain't no way he just dropped her off somewhere. What if he really didn't drop her off? What if he sent a fake location and really took her somewhere else? Like, thinking all these other stuff. So, like, she want to just drive there and I'm not there, you know? So she called the cops, and that's when they had put out a missing person report or whatever. They put out a missing person because it's about 2 hours that went by. She called the cops or whatever, and they put out the missing. That's where the missing person report came in, and that's when they were saying, oh, that's fake, that's this, that's that. So after that, that's when I'm sitting there at the KFC, back to the KFC. I'm sitting there at the KFC, and I see a taco stand open. Mind you, I had one shoe. This is with me being dragged with the car and stuff. That's when the sprained ankle came in. So I'm limping across this busy street to get to this taco stand. I get there. They don't even speak English. I'm asking them, can I use your phone? They don't speak English, but they're still trying to help. So I tried to call my mom's phone, and then mind you, she had a new number. So I didn't even know it. So I tried to call my phone, and I guess they had turned it off. It was off. So I couldn't. My calls weren't going through. So I'm just like, you know what? And in like 10 minutes, I'm sitting there. I'm like, let me call the police, see if they can give me a ride. And they were like, we don't do that. I'm sorry. So after that, I'm just sitting there. So I'm like, what am I finna do? So I'm just sitting there. And then, thank God, I turn around, and there's a cop at the light, a state trooper at the light, and they turn down the street that I was at. So I get up, and I'm like waving her down, and she had hurried up and turned to where I was. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. And I'm telling her what happened, and she calls the ambulance. And that's when I go to the hospital, and I had posted my hospital reports if I want to see that what really happened. Because, no, my foot was not broke. It was sprung. She's trying to make it seem like, Lauren's just trying to make it seem like it's worse than what it was. And it's not that. Oh, she was broke. She got a broke ankle, but she on vacation with somebody else's money. Girl, who money? Please. Who money? The fuck? Like, girl, you just want me to seem like this broke little girl so bad? Like, girl, what? Bye. So after that, that's when they take me to the ambulance and stuff. And I finally I tried to call my phone again from the hospital phone, and they finally answered. And mom was like, where you at? So I'm telling her I'm at the hospital. And she come up there and she bring my phone. They wouldn't let her back there because they were still examining me and doing all that. So they wouldn't let her back there, and they brought my phone, and I'm just sitting there. The whole time, me not having my phone, I'm sitting there thinking what he said. Because in the car, he was already saying, oh, I'm finna let everybody know what's going on. I'm finna blast this hoe. I'm finna do da-da-da. And post your news, doing all this. So I'm thinking, what if this man already posted my news? What if he did all this? What if he posted my news stuff? So I'm hurrying up and I'm clicking on his page and I'm going, and I'm seeing he didn't post it. So I'm like, ugh, that's a relief. At least I can relax now because I'm in the hospital. Let them examine me, do all this. So they tell me the baby's fine. They tell me I'm pregnant. Da-da-da. Yeah, I already knew, but it's just like they tell me all that. So I come. That's when y'all see me come home, and I'm like, I'm finally home. My brother's good. And they saying my brother's foot was broke. It's just, I'm just letting y'all know I'm good. And that's when I'm not even, at first I wasn't even planning on posting anything, you know, because it's like the T page already seen it from my mom's Facebook page of me being missing and all that. So I wasn't even gonna post nothing. I wasn't planning on posting nothing about the situation because it's like, you know what, I'm gonna let the police handle it. That's my mindset when this first all happened. But when I seen the T page posted it, and I knew he was gonna get to doing all his lying, so I was like, here we go.